Yep. Okay, welcome back, stream guys. Obviously, made a slightly different decision than I said last night. I figured might as well finish up the unfinished Swan. Finish the unfinished Swan. This morning, because I think it'll take less time. Take a slightly earlier than normal lunch, and then we can just play the rest of the day in Odin's Sphere. Rather than probably ending up cutting off time at the end, just because the way this stuff lays out. I thought that this would work a little bit better. So, yeah, so we finished the first 2 chapters out of 4. That took us like an hour and a half. So, that's what I think this next little bit will take. Something around that. Hey, Shiny. Thanks for the bits. Is it not going to show up on screen? Alerts. Yeah, 1 second. Something is amiss. Okay. So yeah, it's an interesting game. Like, this first bit was like really cool. The second bit, once we got to like the palace, was pretty cool. Or I guess it would be new growth. It has to do with growing things. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I was getting a little bit sick from the first person yesterday. So we'll see if I can last through this. I usually get kind of sick with first person games. And this one doesn't implement it super well, so it doesn't help. But it's a short game, so.
Monroe sailed on in darkness following the swan's voice, but he never saw a thing. Not the stars, not the swan, and certainly not the tree he got stuck in. When the clouds lifted, the swan was gone, leaving Monroe alone in the middle of an immense forest. Since there was nothing else to be done, he jumped.
So yeah, stories so far. So we're a kid named Monroe. Our mother died, and she was a painter. But none of her paintings were ever finished. So then when she died, we took one of her paintings, and it was the unfinished swan. But then one day we realized the swan was gone, so we went into the painting, and then it's been this whole world we explore. So let me see. Our little shooter balls are black. Let's just head this way. A magical fruit. Fall into a pit. Wow, 1900 bits, that's pretty close. The giant spider. Magical fruit. Here's the prince. Let's head towards the next fruit. Literally can't see anything else. Oop. Okay, this way. Basically just been following the Swan the entire time. Like, we'll see it fairly often. Then it'll, like, fly away. On this. Nice. Oh gosh, little spider things. Spiders, please. No! Come with me, ball. Oh, there's a balloon. No. This is, so far, this is completely different from what we were playing yesterday. Get in. This is the first part that's been even remotely scary. Get up there. Like, the first chapter was all about, like, exploring. Like, it was all, everything was 100% white, and we had to shoot paintballs at stuff to be able to see where we were. Well, no. And just, like, you just, like, slowly explored your way through the area. The second bit was about exploring a kingdom that you could see, but then you had to, like, use water to grow this vine to get places. Not scary at all. This is the first bit that's been like this. So. This way, ball. Yeah, the whole game is based on exploration. I think that was, like, the developer's main thing they wanted to get across. Part 2, the river. Don't want to get too far away from the wall. Crap. A frog! How's the brightness for you right now? I turned it down yesterday because it was really freaking bright in the white areas. But now it's probably too dark. Ball. I'll be stuck. This is a good time to probably mess with that. Yeah, but it's much darker, it looks like, for you than it is for me. That's the only thing. Like if I reset brightness, this is at default brightness, so which is it's a little bit brighter than what I see. It's a smidge. Oh, there's a balloon over there. Balloons are the collectibles in this game. Yeah. Oh, there we got this alligator. There's been a variety of like things that can eat us, but only if you're like in water. That way seems like the way to go. I'd shoot you that way. Yeah. No. Is he gonna be able to fit underneath this log? Oh, the letter. Tell me story.
The king had never had much luck with people, so instead of trying to find a wife, he painted one. When she opened her eyes, the king was astonished. He had created a female version of himself. The king was in love.
A little weird. Could you fall in love with the female version of yourself? It's the stairs up here. This thing. Where that is. Can't pick up stuff, so I shoot this off. This crown. None of the crowns just say go this way. I need this to come out. Pop. Um. But I can't actually paint the lamp. It shoots through. Oh, there we go. Um, the first time I've actually had issues with trying to get through something. Maybe it has to do with these stairs. Ah, there's the thing up here. Oh, yeah, I was being dumb. Hello, brightness, you're back. Home. Oh, hello, balloon. That's cool. I shoot these down. Whoa. Oh, damn it. That's really cool. Can I jump on that? Nope, not quite. Okay. That's happened before where you have to, like, it's like a reverse, like, go around. Back in the darkness. Oh, a letter.
Bursting with joy, the king locked himself in his workshop painting gifts for his queen. He never saw her lack of interest, though she made no effort to hide it. The only gift she kept was his first, a little silver paintbrush.
Oh. The nursery.
Every day the king painted a new room for the house, and every day he abandoned it as not good enough for his queen. While he slept, the queen spent her nights painting creatures of the forest, though she never finished a single one. 5 months went by before the king noticed she was pregnant.
Wondering if I'm the child of the king and queen. It sounds like the queen. It sounds a lot like the mom. Is that the same shape? It is. So you have to solve how to get across, and then you'll fall through, or go across, and then it'll go back to the actual place. No! Oh, yeah, there we go. Balloon. Oh, it doesn't go out far enough. Nope. Oh, come on. Yep. Yeah, I saw that. Really? You only got 2? I tried it once and I got 5. Yeah, 2 is a weird number. Ladder. So yeah, I probably won't be able to jump onto that. Maybe. Damn it. It's not weird at all. Yeah, no. I've had issues with jumping onto the ladders before, so I don't really trust not being super close to it. Will I be able to jump onto that? No. No. There we go. Um, Sections like this are cool. But it sketches me out. Because if I mess up, go way down. Because that's a reference to Journey. Even though they're not made by the same people, I know the developers know each other. They actually like graduated from the same school. They're very similar types of games. That's funny. Can I jump up into that? I go this way. Story time.
On the night before the queen was to give birth, she left. All she took was a single unfinished painting. When the king woke, he found no explanation, and he never did.
So yeah, it's definitely my mom then. That's kind of weird because last year I did a series of like 3D animations as part of my master's program, and my aesthetic is very actually similar to this. Like the super dark, like silhouettes lit by like single glowing objects. Like that was like one of my entire animations was just like that, and like it was just the ball. The ball was the character in mine, but it's just like reminds me a lot of what the final kind of ended up looking like. Although I didn't have any kind of like cell shaded boats or anything like this.
For 9 years, the king didn't paint a thing. Then he had a vision, a colossal monument of himself that would be his legacy for the ages. But he hadn't even finished painting the scale model, which was over 100 feet tall itself, when his powers began to fail.
So that's the model. Up the dark stairs.
The king never finished another painting. Then one night he went to sleep and couldn't even finish his own dream. And he's been trapped inside it ever since.
It's a little freaky. Head section initiated. I can't see. Oh, there are stairs over there. Yeah, that's gonna kill me. Yeah. Oh. I like that it doesn't punish you like at all for death. Like it's super quick, which is good because sometimes games that are like puzzly and stuff, you die too easily, and then they don't have any way to like easily handle that. Which makes it even more about the exploration, and you can just try whatever, because it doesn't actually matter if you die. Up, we can hear the Swan. Swan! Hey!
As Monroe stood there trying to think of something to say, the statue shuddered and the hatch slammed shut. And now there was no more need for talking. The king was awake.
Night Owl. That one was really short, despite the number of sections. Compared to chapter 2 was actually fairly long, which was like an hour. The garden probably took us about a half hour.
Ah, it's you, the boy from my dream. What a strange dream it was. My life's work was being destroyed, and all I could do was watch.
Come, sit here by the fire.
Hello, hippo, that I didn't see before.
It all began right there, in the house I grew up in. I heard a heavy knocking at the door, just like on the night I left.
This is really cool.
I opened the door, but there was nothing there, just white space.
So yeah, this is like the beginning. Except that we had black. It didn't disappear after a while. See, now I have to like turn the brightness down because it's like blinding.
But when I got outside, disaster. Some miscreant had painted everything. My garden was ruined.
This is my work. This is me trying to get through this area. Initially. Though I painted more than this.
And then my statue spoke and said, "Help me! Some little hooligan is running around splattering everything in the garden. I think he's headed for the... Something got in my mouth. Oh dear. I saw my unfinished labyrinth, abandoned and forgotten. And then the credits appeared.
Your dreams have credits?
Yes, and some.
Maybe like this? No. Oh. Can I get over the track?
And then I saw my beautiful city strangled by those disgusting vines. I built it to stand 100 lifetimes, and instead it'll be buried in one, a monument for weeds.
Swan, please.
The dining hall was full of people, like the old days. It smelled like roasted goose. For a moment, I was happy.
Is that what I'm supposedly looking? It's weird.
Then suddenly, I was alone again. The world had become cold and dark. I felt my own death rising up around me.
Yeah, so I got this back. What?
I floated past chunks of the house I built, or started building. Scarcely 10 years later, and the whole thing was in ruins. My works were meant to last forever, but most of them will be gone before I am. I was at a funeral. My own, as it turned out. No one was there. Except you. I saw my monument, my last hope of leaving something that would live on after me. And I began to walk towards it, and with each step I took, I got larger. I just kept growing and growing, like a teenager. With a gentle push, my monument crumbled and sank. I saw my life's work laid out in front of me. Soon it would crumble into dust, or be painted over by someone who would come after me, the same way I painted over what was here before me.
That's cool. Get to actually see the city that I was in.
When the universe ended, I knew that everything I'd made was over. And as I sat there, looking out into the darkness, I thought back on all the things I'd built and left unfinished. I realized something. I wasn't sad that it was all gone. I had fun making all that stuff. I would have done it anyway. And then, somehow I knew that when I woke up, all my work really would be destroyed. And that's when you showed up. I don't know how you got here, but I'm glad to see you. I have something for you. This brush isn't mine anymore. My work is over. It belongs to you now. I hope it makes you happy, and that someday they will say, he is a better man than his father. That door will take you anywhere you want to go, but leave quickly, child. None of this will last for long.
And that night, even though he was very tired, Monroe did something that would have made his mother very happy. He painted.
You finished the Swan. Dreamer. Well, there you go. At the beginning, the middle, the end. Spoilers are. Stop time for balls. We got 6. Is this the ones that were like right there? Oh yeah, the hose. Okay, do a quick review, I guess. This was one of the most, I don't know, creative games I've played in a long time. It was one of those games that I've heard about for like ages, like since it came out, which was in 2012. I looked it up last night. And it's just like one of those games that it's like, oh, I'll play that sometime soon, and then I just like never played it. So I'm glad I did. It's a really cool experience. So yeah, each chapter basically is just like a whole different like gameplay mechanic. It's like the statue garden is all about like exploring by actually coloring your environment. Then like Unfinished Empire is all about the vines. Mostly it's more like finding your way through a place you can actually see. The nighttime we did today with the light, that was probably my favorite. I really liked that. And then obviously the King's Dream is more of like a story bit. So yeah, I would say I'd say probably if you can play it, I would definitely would. It's so old now, I bet anybody can pick this up for like $5 or less. So definitely worth a play. I would definitely say that it's similar to other like indie kind of exploration games. The main one being Journey. It's a bit different than Journey in terms of like feeling. Journey is very like emotion based. And I mean that's what the developers were going for that game. Like they literally, before they designed anything, they literally mapped out what emotions they wanted you to have at different places. Whereas this one, I think it was like the one idea was just like, how can we make them explore the environments in different ways, while like giving them like very minimal stuff. And I think it succeeds with that concept a lot. So yeah, very good. Glad I played that. It's really short. Didn't realize this last bit was going to be so short. Well, I guess I thought it would take me about 2.5 hours, and I think yesterday we played for an hour and like 40 minutes. So that also included me talking a bunch at the end. So it took us, yeah, probably total game time like 2 hours and 10 minutes, 2 hours 15 minutes. Which is about what I thought I would take. Yeah, I don't know. I was getting really motion sick in the first ones. Probably just because I wasn't so used to like the first person. And it's just that on top of like the implementation. It's not like super smooth or anything. And then the fact that you're literally like painting your way through makes you a little bit, it's like disorienting already. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna take a break. It's a short one. So yeah, the rest of this today, actually we can discuss. So yeah, Shiny, since you missed the end of yesterday, the plan. So I added some stuff to the future list. I don't think I actually uploaded that one, so I didn't update like the website with it. But some games that I added for this month are Firewatch and Kirby's Epic Yarn. Yeah, it shouldn't be there. I was lazy and didn't upload it. So I think what we're gonna do over the next like week is play like part of a game. So like the first half of the day is play a game, and then we'll finish off the rest of the day with more Odin Sphere, just so we're not getting so much Odin Sphere, because it's getting a little repetitive and I was getting a little bit tired of it. So I have to break it up with other games. So yeah, we finished the Unfinished Swan. So we still have To the Moon, Firewatch, and Kirby's Epic Yarn. Yeah, I haven't played Epic Yarn, so I figured if it just fit into the theme. Then, so it's like playing those alongside Odin Sphere. Then when we're done with those, obviously we go straight into Skyward Sword. Then after that, I think I'm gonna play through... No, I haven't played Firewatch before. Most of the games on here I haven't played. I think the only game I played this month is Skyward Sword already. So. Then I think I'm going to add to the list, because we're still under hour quite a bit. It's like of the total playtime, we literally have like an extra like 20 to 30 hours of stuff that we could do. I think I'm going to put in the Rayman games, so Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends, the newer ones. I've played both of those. They're very artsy, and they are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I've been itching to kind of replay them lately. I was like, they kind of fit into the theme. So I think I'll put those in. Yeah, I mean, Kirby, I'm just kind of expecting to just kind of go through there. Just kind of a thing. So yeah, I don't know how long either of the Raymans will take. I've only played them before to like try to get completion, which obviously takes way longer. To just go through the levels probably won't take very long. Then we probably will still have time to like add something. So yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. So the rest of the day will be... So I'll take my break now. Go make myself a smoothie. So I didn't do that. I meant to earlier. And we'll do Odin Sphere. So I finished... Let's back out of that.